Hello everyone, welcome to Matrikseducation.com, specialist data analysis, mentoring scholarship, language course, and academic writing. In this video, we would like to share to you guys about tutorial validity test using SPSS software. So basically, validity test is a very important test before you can conduct your hypothesis testing or before you can do any tests in your statistical analysis. So like a very first step in statistical analysis. And how can we do validity tests? So basically in validity test, we need to compare two values, which are R and R table. So R value or R calculation, you can get this value, R value from SPSS software. Meanwhile, for R table, you can get from the file of the R table, which I will provide to you guys in this video in the box description below, the link for you to download our table, so you don't have to be worried how can you get this table, because I will give it to you guys. So now we already understand that we need two values in this kind of task. First is R value, and the second one is R table. If your R value from the calculation in SPSS is bigger than R table in the file, it means that your data is valid. So you can use this data from your respondents to calculate or to determine your regression model, something like that. So if your R table or your R value from SPSS is lower than R table in your file, it means that your data is not valid. So that's the assumption or the standard calculation to determine validity test. Now we need to get the number or the number of our calculation. I already have data here in my SPSS software. So first, if you want to conduct your validity test, you need to move your data from Excel, from Microsoft Excel or from any file that you have into SPSS software. So you need to make exactly like this. In this page, in my research, I already have variable X here, and this one is variable Y. You can make a name of your variable by clicking this variable view, and you can change the name here. So for example, this one is Y1 and then Y2, Y3, and Y total Y. So basically, if you want to make a validity test, this is the value or the number from respondent, right? So in my variable X here, there are three indicators or there are three questions in my questionnaire. And then after you get this number from your respondents, you need to make a total or the sum. Yeah, you need to add, or you need to make a total here for the one column like this from each respondent. For example, in respondent 1, the total value is 12 because 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12, like that. Okay, so you need to make exactly like this. You need to make one extra column in each variable like this to calculate or to total sum of your value. And then you can change the name or anything here in variable view. Make like this, you are ready to do validity test. And how can we do validity test? First, you need to click analyze here, and then second one, you choose correlate and bivariate. So this is the step to do validity test using SPSS. First, you need you need to click Analyze, Correlate, and Bivariate. And then you click Bivariate here, and then you choose the variable that you need to make validity test. For here, I will make an example to do validity test in variable x. Okay. So first you need to copy variable x only until the column total x here, and then you click here to move it to variables like this. Okay, so now we are ready to do validity test only for variable x. Okay, and then you click OK here, and then we wait for the other page will come. This is the output page for our calculation. Now we are waiting the output. Okay, so now we get new table here. So this table will show us about the R calculation or R value, our R value, and which number is belongs to R value. You can see the last column here in total x. Okay, so here we have three indicators, right? And then for indicator 1, the R value is 0,928. So this is the number of R value for indicator 1. And then this is the R value for indicator 2, and this one is R value for indicator 3. So we already get R value, 3 R values here. Okay, so the total number of your R value, it depends on how many indicators you have. So for example, for me, I have 3 indicators, so I will get 3 R value here. And each R value you need to compare with R table. So now we already get R value. Now we are looking for R table. So you need to open your R table here. So basically, before you can get the R table from this table, you know how many sample you have, how many respondents you have. Here for my research, I have 78 respondents, right? So I have 78 sample here, or N. In statistics, we call it N. Okay. And now this is the R table. So in R table, we have several indicators. First is the degree of freedom. Degree of freedom, the formula for finding degree of freedom is number of sample minus 2. So for me, 78 minus 2 is 76. So my degree of freedom will be 76. And then you choose 0,05 or 5% as your um, error level of error. Okay, so you choose this column. So degree of freedom is 76 and a signification level is 5%, and then you can just scroll down to look for your degree of freedom. For me, in this tutorial, my degree of freedom is 76. 76 in this column, and I will receive my R table is 0,2227. Okay, this is my R table. So now we will compare the R value from SPSS software with this number 0,2. Okay, we will come back to my value here is greater than 0,2. Okay, 0,9, 0,9, 0,7 are bigger than 0,2, which means that for my variable x here in this tutorial, this variable is valid because the number of R values is bigger than R table. That's it. So this is the tutorial for validity test, guys. It's very simple. I will put the article for you to read step by step to do validity tests, so you don't have to be worried how to make or how to do data validity tests using SPSS because it's very easy. Okay, for the next video, I will show you how to do reliability tests. And thank you for watching this video. I hope it will be beneficial for all of you guys and see you in the next video. Bye bye.